it's 9 to 5 and it's 9 to 5.
We want to quit everything toxic.
Don't you want to be a senior sustainability officer? Before we dive in, if you find our conversation interesting, make sure to subscribe and send us your feedback and opinion. Let's talk about AI. You did mention AI in the sense that younger generations can be an asset in being more knowledgeable about AI, maybe being more receptive to trying these new things. So what they say about our generation is that we are these digital natives. We were born into social media using phones, emails, computers, etc. When we were 10, 12, we could have already Instagram accounts. And most of us had Instagram accounts.
Not legally. That's what I
Not
wanted
legally.
to say.
I didn't have Instagram accounts.
For the record, I don't even have it now.
So, but they say that we are digital natives, and now there is this AI thing coming, this AI boom with all the large language models like ChatGPT, Claude, etc. What I'm curious about is AI integrated into your daily work? Do you use AI? And are you energized by this, that you are using AI in your company? Or maybe do you have some concern? What if AI will take my job?
We use AI on a daily basis, and I most definitely do. For example, when I have to write emails in English, I always have ChatGPT proofread them or rephrase them a bit,
Yeah, sure.
so it's clearer. Also, I have a chance to utilize AI to work to plan my daily activities. I have to essentially we have our own internal chatbot I can use. What I'm trying to say this is I think, and what I've seen from bigger companies and international companies, there is no way around it that you have to implement it. The big question is always, as you mentioned, will it take my job? For this question, I'm always saying that yes, it may take away some jobs, but then new jobs will appear because it has to be in balance. This is a skill that I think everyone has to learn using AI, and maybe your old job as a typewriter will be shut down, but you can use that freed up space to utilize AI. Why would you do something that can be done in a click second? I'm thinking with the head of the company that takes a lot of costs for me. I end that position and now I implement a new tool that can be used from the future. So I think that's where we are going, and you can fight it, you can be against it, but that's where the market goes.
We are using AI as well. As far as I know, I don't know everything from the company, of course, but those things which we are using AI for is more to help our everyday tasks and job, and to, I don't know, look for information faster. And but also there is always the possibility, and it happens every day, that something should have been done by the AI, or the AI should have known better, but there is a mistake, there is something wrong with the algorithm or stuff like that, and we have to correct it, or we have to say something about it. So in that sense, I don't really think that AI is going to take my job, because I also have this thought that it was created by people, so there is always going to be some mistakes or something we have to fix, or we have to take care of, and it's not gonna be like, it can't replace the human brain, I would say.
So what I hear until now is like excitement and calmness about AI. Is that it?
We're not afraid of AI as, for example, Gen X or the millennials are. I think we have a healthier relationship with AI. Well, not healthy in the
you
sense.
have relationship with AI. Many people don't even have a relationship.
Yeah, we have a relationship. This is the first condition, and I think it's a healthier approach and not so defensive as the elder generations have. for lawyers and law profession, it's a bit specific because, for example, ChatGPT is not trained on Hungarian law right now. We have, I don't know, 5 or 10 more years, and I'm sure that there will be AI tools which are familiar with Hungarian law and not only European law. But right now, we have to use our own intelligence and not artificial intelligence.
I think it will be 5 to 10 years.
I think I can see it in 5 or 10 years that
What if it happens next year?
I don't think it will, but I'm also not afraid that it would take my job because, as Lisa mentioned, human oversight is a must. AI can always. I know right now that, for example, ChatGPT, which is very, I don't know, it's a very generative or general intelligence, so it's not specific, but it can sometimes figure out or invent sources which are not even existing. And you always have to double check. Yes, you can use ChatGPT, but you have to double check. And maybe one day there will be an AI who is double checking another AI and another AI who is doing that. But right now, I don't think that it would happen in 10 years.
Let's just stop for a moment. If you are finding value in our conversation, make sure to subscribe, comment, and like. Join the Blueberry community.
I want to stop the AI part here because I'm interested in another thing before we wrap up. And it's like, I still got this sentence from you, Lisa, from the beginning, who is printing in 2025? I mean, people are doing that.
Yes, I know. Sometimes I do this as well.
You do that? Okay.
Yes.
And that's what I'm curious about. Like, as you said as well, that there was this like presentation format and like workflows that you redesigned and you made them more up to date, like more modern. What are the things that could be as well updated in your companies that you see that are a bit kind of like Gen X, Gen Y, or Boomer in the sense of like old-fashionedness? Are there things that could be improved or digitalized?
I see definitely a sense of improvement or an area for improvement in how are we dealing with meetings. I don't think that the people who are organizing the meetings actually were thought on how to keep a meeting. I have been part of really good meetings in my life, international meetings, and really bad ones. When with a meeting, you are essentially playing with other people's time. There needs to be a coordinator who keeps time. There needs to be an agenda. But I'm in meetings which are just overflowing with stuff. So in my company, and the good thing is the management has already realized this and they are implementing it soon. But this is an area that I think needs some adjustment and improvement. And just one more thing, I thought about it, presentation skills. Okay, you are a leader, you are a manager, but again, it's another skill that you have to learn. I've sat through so many bad presentations in my life. Jesus, how can I be convinced by my leader or my manager if they are just boring to listen to?
I think knowledge transfer would be something which can be improved. I know it's like there is a time pressure and it's more work for someone who actually does it, but we could make it more fun, I would say, or more effective, because I don't really think that it's an effective way to give someone new information than just read it out loud from a document, or just showing like, yeah, you have to click here and you have to click there, and that's the general thing how we usually do this and that. And after you have like this 90 pages of documents, and it's really good to look for information, like Control F is my best friend at work all the time. But it would be really good if something would stick in my mind. So it's not only like, because now I have to select the information because there is too many with like 2-3 different languages as well at the same time. So now I feel like we know more where to find the information than the information itself. And I think it would be useful to have to improve that a bit, or just make it more fun and more effective as well.
It's a very nice hint where to look at.
Yes, I actually agree with both of you, and you just mentioned so great ideas that I can see every day in my personal experience. Mm, I I am also mentioning education, which is I know it's not the good. They're trainings. Education is for school. So trainings. I think there are a lot of ineffective trainings where you just get a lot of information, but it's too much information at one time. It's not interactive. It's not creative, and you are bored and you will miss that knowledge later, but at the time of the training you do not realize that it's important. So I would say, and I think it connects with good presentation skills, that when someone is telling you something, it can be a training or a presentation or whatever, they should always keep in mind that the attention span of the audience is limited. And what you cannot say in 10 minutes, you shouldn't say in 1 hour, because it's a lot of time. And we are, of course, everyone is busy, and our time is our most precious value. So yes, and I'm finishing the sentence now, because right now I'm just presenting that it's taking time and time and time, and you are all feeling that when she's gonna finish. So that this is what I'm
This is
talking about.
what they shouldn't do.
Yes,
I get that.
that's the negative example.
Well, good awareness that you reflect on that. And yeah, this is a problem which we think about a lot as well, because part of our assignments are skill trainings and like leadership trainings. And yeah, so it can get a good update, I guess, like making it more, I would say, hands-on as well when you need it, because sometimes the knowledge is not coming when you actually need it. So that's a big thing we are thinking about. All right, good. I think it's time to wrap up. We are absolutely astronomically over time.
Yeah.
And I want to say that next time, some people and cultural HR manager will be sitting in your chairs. And I'm pretty curious, what should they talk about? So what do you think they should address? What do you think they should be thinking about in preparing the workplace for your generation?
What are the questions we need to ask Gen Z to understand them and understand the deeper motives towards work and work environment? And also try to place themselves in our shoes and in the shoes that we put on every day with social media, with AI, with all these distractions that are in our world.
From which generations they are going to be from?
Y
Like,
and X probably.
okay. I don't know. I would really appreciate some experiences to share, how they are working with Gen Z people. What are their findings so far? Like
Mhm.
good experiences, bad experiences, and of course some whys. Some explanation. What do they love working with Gen Z people? What they don't really understand. Yeah, I think it's referring to Matthew's topics as well.
Good.
Yeah, I think I cannot say any more thoughts or meaningful thoughts, so I'm passing on this.
What should they consider? Like, like you guys should really think about this when you think about Gen Z.
What HR managers should consider. I think they should consider being, I don't know, open to us. That I have read some articles about it, that from Gen X and Gen Y, they are sometimes afraid of hiring Gen Z staff because of we are, I don't know, easily distracted. We are a lazy generation, which is not true. We just like optimizing stuff, and And don't be afraid of Gen Z. Gen Z, someone from our generation will find an easier way to pick up the rhythm, because we are so flexible and we are used to a lot of changes. So I think the onboarding process is much easier with someone who is from Gen Z than with someone who is Gen X or Gen Y. We just like to, I don't know. So for us, it's really easy to pick up the rhythm. I think this is the best way to sum it up. So be open to Gen Z and give a lot of positive feedback, because we like to be valued.
I will give you another perspective. Just leave the stereotypes behind and try to connect with the person, because we might have some common things as Gen Z people, but we are not the same. I really do consider myself as a boomer in our generation, so I don't know, use too much social media, or I don't even have a TikTok. I don't want to have it at all. So yeah, see, that's just some lame things I can say at the moment. But yeah, I do really appreciate the leaders who are taking the time, get to know the people, and it doesn't matter which generation you are from, because like I might have some common things with Gen, I don't know, not Alpha, X, Y, millennials, even with my parents. So, it's not only about the generation.
I like
And
that. I'm
what-
a Y generation boomer as well. So like, boomers unite.
Right generation.
Yay.
And one more thing I came to my mind when you said that we are prone to change and we are faster to change. If we are already in the workplace, use us to lead the older employees with new technical innovations like AI. We can be the ambassadors of this sort of stuff. So again, don't be afraid to learn from Gen Z. There are a lot of things that we know that you don't.
Well, thank you guys a lot for joining us today. It was a blast. This was really good. I think we could go on for some time, but I'm actually getting tired. I think probably you too, and hungry. So let's wrap up. Thank you so much, and brilliant insights. And thank you actually for representing your generation. It's great.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. If you found this discussion helpful, make sure to subscribe not to miss any future episodes.